So apply that to...
Good. Let's do this right now. Even if it takes you an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. You signed $1 billion year contract. You got an eternity to be supporting the Sea Org.
Understand.
Get as a responsibility to sit down and get the facts of what really goes on or what you're going to be supporting for 1 billion years.
Totally.
And then you can make your own decision sanely, but you got to know the data.
Understand.
You got to know what goes on. You know, you say you want to go to Mad Hatters and gold. Know what gold is, what Mad Hatters is, what they do, why are they there, and what's the real purpose. Not just, it's Chick Corea's whole studio that we've refurbished, and now we're making this amazing videos. Oh yeah, and you've seen the video about the black girl running around Golden Era, which is bull fucking shit.
Right.
You go to Golden Era, it's a fucking train wreck. People are flipping out because they're in fear because of the little dictator, David Miscavige, going around with this flock of 3 fucking and 4 people. Shelley, which Shelley's actually in hiatus, but this is beyond even what you know.
Right.
You know, it's like history, what goes on and what doesn't go on. It's like you're a beautiful person with this needing to help.
Yeah.
And you have, I can see this desire of wanting to help and do good with the art and with choreography, with dancing, with singing. What they do with that is they lure them in for this machine that makes money, and it's a mafia organization. And it's hard to understand and swallow it.
Especially in a short time.
In a short time, you've been there almost for a year doing courses at CC.
6 months. Yeah, a year, but
6
6
months, and
total.
then we're in the middle of the EPF.
Right.
I was in a 30 freaking years. We lost our lives. We lost all the people we know have lost millions of dollars.
I didn't realize that because we were planning to go eat.
Oh,
so I only came out for like an hour. Otherwise, I would have like organized to come for a longer time if I'd known. So I only got We had just mentioned they would be off for an hour, so I'm just
I think they can take an extra hour. I mean, I think
just personally myself. Like if I had known, I would have asked. I would have mentioned it.
But how would you have known?
If you told me, like, give me like 4 hours, 3 hours away. We said we're going to eat, so I'm like an hour. I'll be an hour.
Do you want to text him and say I'm going to be a little later?
Well, no, because I've written up a CSW already. So
okay.
Like I don't want to. Like I'd rather. You know, I wouldn't have written it if I knew. Like that's why I said if we were going to eat, or if we weren't going to eat, you could have just told me straight that like it's going to be a couple hours, or tomorrow I could have spent half the day. No disrespect, it's not because I can't be here, but like I would have. That's the time that I'm out.
No, I get it.
Yeah, so that's why I don't want to cut the conversation. But I was only told like we just discussed an hour out.
I get it. No, but I'm just trying to.
Like you need to realize that this group is dangerous, and it's actually dangerous for you being there. And you know, him and I personally have experienced horrible things.
We've had a year and a half of 5 to 20 private investigators in front of our house for a year and a half when we left. I can't talk to my brother because he's in the Sea Org. I'm not allowed. Her father is a Scientologist, public. She can't see him because he won't talk to her because we got out. And
as well as my sister, my parents got divorced after 35 years of marriage. It's been horrible, absolutely horrible. And you know, when I started, I thought it was great. It was amazing. It was helping me. You know, I'm an actress, and then slowly, you know, I was in it for 5 years, and it was just going downhill. And eventually it was to the point where, you know, it destroyed my whole family. And my story is not even as bad as all these other people that I've met since being out, that have been through the forced abortions and through the beatings and been human trafficked and have been in base at Golden Era and not allowed to leave. You know, I mean, it's horrible, it's awful, and there's been people who have died.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's really scary, and you know, I feel for your brother. Because he has, you know, I'm looking at you and it's like, it's so sad to me because I feel like they're taking advantage of you.
Right.
Because you're like this amazing, uptone, great person and you don't even know all this stuff. And you should know. You should be able to go on the internet and look and read and hear these stories of these people and what they've been through.
Right.
Because if I had known all that, I would have been like, fuck. You know, as soon as I knew it all, I was like, I can't support this. This is fucked up. You know, and then you see what really happens, because then they turn on you, and these people that you thought are the most ethical people on the planet, so amazing, are trying to ruin your life.
Right.
Trying to run you off the road. You know, splitting up your family. I was so close with my dad my whole life, and now, like, I don't know if I'll ever see him again. I have a daughter who's 2 years old. He's never seen her. You know, it's truly, and I don't want that to happen.
Right, of course.
For your brother and for your family, because it's really horrible.
Right. Well, look, I appreciate. I mean, now you bringing me here, and it's good to know, you know, people that have been Scientologists for so long.
No, but you should even know.
You know, and to appreciate, you know, hearing this.
I know you want to experience it for yourself, but this is just the point of view to see the other side of it. To see the other side of what you see, you know, you can say experience it for yourself, but they experienced it.
Of course, it's good to hear, and I take that.
But it's like you know, Golden Era and Mad Hatters. You know what they are and what they do. Okay, Mad Hatters is a recording studio that was just being made as a front because people.
Okay, we need. I want to spend more time. Can we organize?
No, you have to understand it.
Can you go back and write another hour?
Chance.
You can't. You don't have another chance, and
okay.
I just want you to know that.